It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and I think I've got a really important video to show you today. AB InBev, one of the biggest brewers in the world, have changed the ABV of Leffe. It's gone from the wonderful 6.6% ABV down to 6% ABV. And how they did it was they discontinued it in the UK for a little while. They made sure, or they tried to make sure, a lot of the bottles were sold. The 6.6% ABV bottles were sold off. But we found some. We found some old Leffe. When I say old Leffe, it's 6.6% ABV. It's well in date. I want to thank Simon in Lidl, because I went to Home Bargains, I went to B&M, I went to little stores, grocery stores, couldn't find 6.6% ABV Leffe anywhere. Thought I'll give it one more go, I'll pop in a Lidl. Popped in a Lidl. I said to a man there, his name was Simon, the manager, I said, look, I explained the situation, I'm looking for an old bottle of Leffe. He said, oh, check he said the big bottles are 6% ABV now. So this is new Leffe at 6% ABV. Leffe Blond in a 750ml bottle. And he said to me, will you go and check the discontinued range? You know where they got them orange stickers in Lidl? I went over, lo and behold, I nearly wanted to give the guy a hug, you know? I've been searching all day for old 6.6% Leffe. And I found some. Okay, it's in a different style bottle. It's in a small bottle, but hey, it's just packaging, right? It's going to be the same beer. Both of the beers are produced in Belgium. So there's no UK brewed Leffe here at the moment I'm speaking in June 2023, but who knows in the future? Leffe might be made in the UK. Forbid. Right, the other thing I'm going to quickly talk to you about is that I've got two different styles of glasses. These are your kind of typical kind of, I don't know, like you can put an IPA in it if you like. And these are your Belgian chalices. Now, understandably, they're both slightly different. Both sets of glasses are slightly different. We have had a couple of comments where people are saying you really need to choose exactly the same glass for this to be fair. So what I thought was I put one of these over here and I put one of these over here. I would pour the same bottle of beer into two different styles of glasses, but very, very similar styles of glasses. I will pour this beer into two, just to make things as fair as possible, because I do not have exactly the same glassware, but it shouldn't make a difference. Right, on we go, no more talking. Leffe Blond, 6% ABV. I went into Asda today and they were pushing this like crazy. It was on the end of the aisle. There were big signs, Leffe signs in Asda. I was thinking, blimey heck, what's going on in here? They're really pushing this new Leffe. They're trying to make you forget that it was ever 6.6% ABV. They call it new Leffe in Asda. And I'm thinking, no, it's not new Leffe. It's been out for a long time. Don't be mugged off in life. The other thing with the old bottles of Leffe, the old big 750ml bottles of Leffe, I'm pretty sure they used to be cork and cage as well, not so long ago. So this is new Leffe. Good carbonation, 1 to 2 finger white head, amber in colour, good carbonation. New Leffe in a fairly modern style glass. I'm going to put that there just to remind ourselves. I don't want to get mixed up. So here is 330 milliliter of Old Leffe. I say old, it doesn't go off until the 9th, 2024. It's currently the 6th, 2023. It's got 15 months. 15 months of a sell-by date on this. Whoa! Did you see that? A little bit more in the way of carbonation. Let's go with the Belgian chalice glass first. This glass is ideal for blondes, doubles, triples and quadruples. All Belgian style of beer. And immediately, look at the beer. Immediately, look at the difference. It looks a bit dull, doesn't it, New Leffe? It looks a little bit dull. It looks a little bit... Look how bright and lovely Old Leffe is. There's a lot more in the way of carbonation in the 6.6% ABV Leffe. This New Leffe looks a bit dull, doesn't it? Not a good start. Of course, this is a completely unbiased review. If Old Leffe tastes better than New Leffe, if New Leffe tastes better than Old Leffe, I'll let you know. Hear this carbonation again. It's much more kind of... seems to have much more life in it. Here we go. 6.6% ABV Leffe. Look at this. Let's grab the very similar glass then. Yeah. I mean, I'm not being funny, but I know which one I would prefer. Look at the head on the 6.6% Leffe. Look at the head on that. Look at the carbonation. Look at the way the beer's looking. It's looking a lot more kind of positive, didn't it? The 6.6 Leffe. Right, aroma. I did reach out to InBev. I sent them my Stella Artois video that I made recently. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Belgian Stella versus UK Stella, completely different. I asked InBev for a statement, and it's been about 7 hours, 8 hours, and I've had no reply. I asked them basically why have they dropped the ABV by 0.6%, and I've had no reply. But if I do get a reply, and if I do get an answer from them, I will be sure to write the comments in the comments box to see why they've reduced Leffe by 0.6% ABV. Aroma. This is the 6% Leffe. Smelling more like a lager. A little bit spicy, a little bit peppery. It doesn't have that Belgian blonde aroma to it. It doesn't have that kind of lovely, slightly kind of sweetness, Belgian candied sugar. It doesn't, I mean, if you really breathe in, you can kind of get a little bit of that Belgian blonde. But let's get the aroma of the 6.6% Leffe. Much more of a fragrance. Lovely, lovely kind of little bit of sweetness there. A little bit of malt. It's coming out the glass at you. It's more pronounced, it's more prominent. It's lovely. It smells really, really good. Really good. Hoppy, nice. Let's try 6% New Leffe. You can tell it's been dulled down. You can tell it's had, it's almost like the guts has been ripped out of it. I can guarantee you in 10 years time they would have turned this into a 5% lager. It's a very tame Belgian blonde. It's almost drinking like a lager. Let's try it out of the other glass. It's a bit thin. It's a bit like a Belgian blonde. It's a bit peppery. It's a bit spicy. This has had the guts ripped out of it. This beer has had the guts ripped out of it. If you enjoy plain tasting, ordinary tasting, not much going on beer, then I'm sure you'll like New Leffe at 6% ABV. And I'm pretty sure that's who they've kind of brewed this beer for. Let's not write it off completely. Let's get into the old 6.6% ABV Leffe. This is a completely different beer. This is lovely. It's floral, it's hoppy, it's peppery, it's spicy. There's some sweetness coming from the malt. This is super tasty stuff compared to what they've done here with the 6% ABV Leffe. This is the 6.6% ABV version, higher in ABV, old recipe, really, really good. Why are we always put through the grinder here in the UK? Why are we always, it's almost like we're becoming a second-rate nation now, where they go, it doesn't matter about the UK, let's just fob them off with this 6% Leffe. It's an awful thing. It's an awful thing. We got it with Stella Artois, we got it with Kronenberg, we got it with San Miguel. Now we've got it with Leffe. Why are we fobbed off all the time? That is delicious. That is a delicious, tasty example of a Belgian blonde. I am going to keep hold of these 2 bottles of 6.6% ABV Leffe. I'm going to keep hold of them. I'm going to probably keep hold of that packaging because, let's face it, it's not coming back. They will not reverse their decision. Once InBev, once these big companies make a decision on something, they make a decision. I may never get an email. I may never get a response from InBev. Who am I? I'm just a little guy, yeah? Who am I? I think if you really want to get this message across, share this video. Share this video with as many people as you possibly can. You can physically see. You can see the difference, look. Look at the difference in the 2 beers. Look how they've changed. Look how they've changed Leffe. If you're watching in Europe, and if you've still got old Leffe at 6.6% ABV, then you're probably sitting in your chair now, laughing at us in the UK, going, haha, the UK, another fine example of, they'll, it's almost a, what's Carlin now? What's Carlin, 3.7 or 3.8? What's Foster's, 3.7% ABV? What is going on? Why are our beers being diluted? And not just diluted by ABV, diluted by flavour. This 6.6% ABV Leffe is a million miles better than the New Leffe. That is delightful beer. Compared to the new stuff. So, rating for new Leffe. Slowly but surely being turned into a lager. Mark my words. Stella Artois started out life as a Christmas beer. Stella meaning star in Belgium. And I can guarantee you that was more or less a blonde beer when that came out. And that was about 6% ABV when Stella Artois first came out. Way back when. Mark my words. Leffe is going to be the new Stella Artois. They're going to just dilute it down over the years to 5.5, 5.2, 4.8. Mark my words. It's a bit musty, this new 6% Leffe. There's nothing really to it. 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 for new Leffe. In comparison, old Leffe, million miles better. 6.6% ABV Leffe Blond. It's a real sad day because it's going away. It's gone away. I like that enough. In comparison with the new Leffe, that's a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. A much better beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.